अब आप मानिए या नहीं मानिए, Indian diplomacy is at its peak. Because Chanakya once wrote, a wise state does not depend on one ally or one enemy. It keeps relationships with many powers to protect its own interest. And today, in the middle of a global energy crisis, India is living that. Before we get into diplomacy, one number that will make everything make sense. 20 million barrels of oil per day. That's how much oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz every single day, and that one corridor controls the energy lifeline of Asia right now is effectively closed for all except India. And this war of United States and Israel on Iran in February 2026 made Iran retaliate and close the Strait of Hormuz. What did India do? India picked up the phone. And here enters diplomacy. Dr. Jaishankar spoke to Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi not once, but 4 times since the war began. February 28th, the day the war broke out. March 5th, securing initial assurances. March 10th, finalizing the vessel frameworks. March 13th, confirming the passage terms. And PM Narendra Modi as well personally called Iranian president their first direct communication since the war broke out, specifically to secure the passage for Indian vessels, reiterating India's unwavering support for dialogue and diplomacy. As a result, 2 Indian flag tankers, Pushpak and Parimal, were allowed to cross the Strait of Hormuz. Even Indian Navy is safeguarding the ships out there. So while ships from US, Europe, Japan and dozens of other nations faced full restrictions in the same waterway, India's vessels crossed. That is Chanakya Niti in practice. And you must have heard about the Mandal theory, 2300 years old, still working.
But how exactly India is using it right now? That's part 2. Follow so you don't miss it.